cuties. I am just gonna hang out for a little bit. I'll either be journaling or what I usually do, which is look at houses. My usual content is science-backed wellness and nervous system regulation through the lens of neuroscience. But I've seen people go live and it seems to help get pushed out into the algorithm. So that is literally what I'm doing. But I don't really feel like doing anything like, I guess, content wise. So I'm just gonna go live and hang out. Has anybody, so I've never lived in the East Coast and I'm very curious what it's like living in the East Coast versus like the West. Let me close this, it's like super bright, I can't even see. Let's see if that did it. There we go. So if anybody's lived in both the East and the West Coast, please let me know what you liked about each one and then the differences in both of them. I've only ever been to the West Coast and then I'm originally from Texas. So I don't really have any like reason that I would want to move to the East Coast because I know the nature is not going to be anywhere near as nice as like Washington, Oregon, or Cali. However, right now there's like, there's just, they have like a lot going on with like the weather and flooding. So it's a little scary to move out somewhere where there's like constant like natural disasters. But I'm open, let me know. I'm always looking at houses out in the ocean, like, see, and this is, I'm like, this is gonna be where my nervous system regulation techniques and teaching come in. I think sometimes you always feel like something is hard or impossible, and when you have those days that you feel like nothing is going your way and you feel like you're not able to accomplish what you're hoping you would be accomplishing, pause, breathe, and write down 3 things that you're grateful for. So like today, for me, it was literally like I have a roof over my head, I got food in my stomach, and I have health. And just writing down those gratitudes will shift your brain into an abundance mindset as opposed to a place of lack. Because you don't want to just like keep yourself in like a negative space, because then you'll just end up continuing that and spiraling, and you don't want to be in that place. There's no point in just continuing to ponder on that which is not serving you. So acknowledge it, breathe, and shift your focus into something else. And it's a little brain hack for you. There's like this really cute house it's called Scotia, California. And it's kind of cute. My husband works remote, so it really allows for an opportunity to like move anywhere. Like I said, my usual content is science-backed wellness and nervous system regulation through the lens of neuroscience. If you guys want to check out my page, please do so. I share literally everything that's health and wellness related. What are some goals that you guys are working on that you feel like you're not where you could be or want to be? Mine is sleep. feel like when I was younger, I had to wake up really early for work. When I was a trainer at the gym, I probably had to wake up at like 5 or so to be at the gym at 6, unless I trained even earlier, but most of the time I wasn't. I didn't really train much earlier than probably 5 or 6. But and then when I also worked as like a stretch therapist at this place called Stretch Zone, I also had to wake up really freaking early. I don't miss those days. And now I feel like because I don't have to be up super early, I've been on a bad pattern of sleeping not as early as I probably should be. So that's what I'm working on, is going to bed earlier. And if there is anybody talking to me in the chat, I'm so sorry. My phone is not facing towards me, so I can't read the chat. But I will see it later, so if you want to follow my channel and then leave me a comment, the comments have to get approved, but my husband will, you know, if it's like a nice comment or a question, a genuine comment, he'll approve them, and then I can answer your questions. So please do not be shy to engage, or at the end of the live, I'll probably see your question. Let's see here. I need to make some videos today. Well, I don't need to, but I would like to make another one today. That's another thing that, coming from like a place from somebody that's like a chronic workaholic, I've tried to reframe my mindset in the sense of like no longer telling myself that I have to do, that I have to go to the gym, that I have to pump out tons of work, that I have, like, no, it's, we're gonna get things done. Just first is always health, because without good health, you can't do anything. So I try to tell myself instead, I don't have to go to the gym. I don't have to pump out 100 videos a day, but I do try to organize myself. And by the way, like when I say that I don't like to go to the gym, I think that it's something that right now that I don't think you have to go to the gym to like be healthy. Like you can literally just do movement, go for runs, go for hikes, walk. The idea is to be like moving and active. I just kind of have to go to the gym because we're the membership that we have is like, I'm like the primary holder, and so I get to bring in a guest. So when my husband wants to work out, like I have to go because obviously I'm like the primary account. And that's a hack. I did that because I knew that it would force me to have to go. But again, this is coming from like a former fitness coach. You don't have to go to the gym to be active. You can just be active from your home, outside. Sometimes if you live in places where the weather is not very good, I could see you needing to have a gym membership. Like if it's really cold or you're snowed in or it's raining, that it is helpful then. But I feel like after being at the gym for so many years, one, you realize it's kind of gross. Like just everybody doesn't like wash their hands and then they're sweating and ugh. So I'm like now like a clean freak. Like I literally go and I like spray the heck down of like the machines before and after, and then I still use a towel to like where like I'm sitting or for my head, because I've just be seeing too many things. We went yesterday. Oh yeah, that's where I was getting to. Fortunately today there's some sun, but sometimes here where I live it's really cloudy, and so we go to the gym and I do the red light therapy and the vibration plate. I literally have like a whole non-workout routine. And my non-workout routine at the gym is literally I use the hydro massage for 10 minutes, and then I use the red light and vibration plate for like 10 or 15 minutes, and then I use the chair massage for 10 minutes. And that's my lazy girl gym workout edition. Or I guess non-workout. Actually, my husband's on the other side. Honey, is there any questions in the chat?
What are you doing?
I'm looking at houses. I literally spend like 90% of just looking all over the United States for like affordable homes. I'm just like, I mean, who else likes to do that? I love doing that. My honey seems a little concerned.
No. Do you need to talk to somebody though? I'll be quiet.
Do you need me to get off?
No, it's up to you.
Like I said, my usual content is science-backed wellness and nervous system regulation through the lens of neuroscience. If that's something that interests you guys, please follow along. Today I'm just kind of relaxing. Which is funny to say because literally my whole page is quite literally about activating your parasympathetic nervous system, quote unquote, relaxing.
Hey, can you hear me? Alright. Let me share my screen. You might have to control the Zoom because I'm on a double monitor. Trying to answer one of the questions I had your ticket. Okay. So the tier ticket says if the web utility PL and the PLX exist in the forms path directories. So that's the partner one, the forms one, and the third one, right? So the question that was asked, yeah, to want to make sure that you have no other copies of the web utility in those locations. And so 14C is good, but I guess technically in dev there's like a copy, but it's not, but it's a different name, so I don't know if that messes it up. But the 14C version is only in 2 of those directories. And then yes, it does show the latest WebUtil. The most recent one, the 14C. It is not, and if I go to 12C, which is our last working environment, it doesn't exist there either. So even though that's in the forms path, in 12C, on the right screen right here, that's the 12C domain, and the one above it is the 14C domain. So in 12C we never had WebUtil.